Hey, so I'm here now to give you some relationship advice. So if you are with your specific person, I applaud you. If you're with the person that you love from your hearts of hearts and who just makes you gaga goo, okay, that completes your soul, I'm very happy for you, but you need to keep it that way. A lot of us tend to chase, and then once we get what we want, we basically fall into old bad habits, don't put the attention into things, and let the relationship slide and fall to shit. And you don't want to do that. If you're happy and you're in love, you could keep the relationship like that as long as you do certain things to keep it whole and strong. It's not always about your sexual intimacy. You know, that's freaking hot, right? Kissing and all that stuff, but it's not always about that. Mental intimacy is something so great that you have to keep in a relationship, okay? You need to let the person know that you're thinking of them. You do small things for them. Cooking their favorite meals, and you need to have an open, honest relationship with the person. Communication is the key. So if you have mental intimacy on top of that physical intimacy, do you understand how great your relationship can be? You need to do weekly check-ins with your partner because life can get stagnant and things happen every day between work and life issues. And if you have children and things don't always work out fully like you want to do and there's just stuff going on, you have to understand that you and your partner need to come first and you need to put their needs before yours. You cannot be selfish because if you see a shift in your person and you're seeing that there's something there, you feel when someone's upset with you, you can't let it go like that. You can't go to sleep angry. You can't just let the relationship just bounce. Like, okay, we'll deal with it another day. Because when that happens, it makes a gap between the relationship and you want to bridge that gap, okay? So always do a weekly check, okay? And ask your partner, did I do anything this week that upset you? Is there anything I can do to make this relationship better? I love you more than anything, and I need this relationship to go smoothly like it was. I don't want us to fall apart. And they appreciate that. As long as you have somebody who likes to communicate. I cannot date someone who doesn't like to communicate. I've been there, and I've dated someone that when I ask questions, I get a deer in headlights. Basically, that's it. No response, which I couldn't stand. And I tried and tried and tried. I love this person so much, and it was just terrible. That was years ago, but it's a perfect example because I'm someone that likes to speak from my heart, my soul, and if something's bothering me, I have to tell you because I need that intimate connection that way. I need to know that everything is okay. I mean, when I was younger, in my teens and my early 20s, I wasn't like that. I was a little bit of a bitch. Okay, so any exes see this, I changed, dude. I'm in my 40s. So anyway, that's how I've been the last decade or more, so yeah. You get to appreciate things in life as you get older. Do you understand that? And I didn't appreciate what I had in the past. I did have a few good people that I let go, but they're very happy now and I'm happy for them. I'm so happy for them. That's it. So that's something I really wanted to focus on and explain because you need to keep your lines of communication always open. Yeah, so when you do this, it opens up your heart and your partner and you get close and everything like that. And as time passes and you guys can make the relationship work and you know that you are each other's safe place and safe haven, that is honestly true love. You're always going to have days that, it's mundane, but if you guys are happy and you could just sit there with one another and you don't even have to speak, that is pure love, pure intimacy. You don't even have to speak. Do you understand that? That is happiness. I know a lot of us have walls up from being hurt from people in the past, being scared of opening up and trusting people, but you can't keep a healthy relationship that way, okay? Trust me, I've had my walls up, okay, and my heart turned to coal, but I've been in relationships where the communication was deep and the intimacy was phenomenal and everything worked together so well that I let my walls down and we connected so tightly, like in their arms, and you're hugging them and you feel that tightness and being squeezed so much that coal turns into a diamond and you end up shining. Do you understand? You end up shining and you radiate and you glow. And you want a relationship like that. If a relationship doesn't make you feel like that, get out. If you feel like you can't change the relationship and your mental diet is not healthy and you're sitting there thinking only negative thoughts, get out. Unless you feel you're going to change everything and you're going to have a strict mental diet and only focus on the positive, have open communications, know that the person loves and adores you, keep that relationship. But some relationships are so unhealthy, you need to get the hell out of there, okay? Listen, if penguins can do it, so can you, okay? I don't know if people know about penguins, but I love penguins. But The male penguin, when he finds the love of his life, okay, he brings her a stone and drops it in front of her. Drops it in front of her, okay? That's his engagement ring. So that stone means, baby girl, I love you, you're mine, and we're going to be together for the rest of our life. And through the storm, through the cold, from him leaving to go out and her leaving and all this stuff, they still always end up getting back together. They stay with one mate. One mate. If a penguin could stay with one mate, why can't a human do that? Can you explain this to me? Why can't a human do that? They stay together. They raise their kids together. And if their partner dies, they mourn them. They literally mourn them. Humans need to take advice from penguins. Okay? Literally need to take advice from penguins. Love is something rare and it's really hard to find. And when you have that, you need to keep it. Because connections are not going to be deep with everyone. We all have this spiritual connection in our soul that really comes across once, twice, maybe 3 times at most in a lifetime. But a lot of people don't even have that, okay? And you need to keep that bond. You really do. Because humans are made to have a partner, be with someone. No one wants loneliness. Nobody wants to be alone and go home at night and not have the person they love by their side, okay? Nobody wants that. Unless you're cold-hearted, you have no heart, then why are you even watching me? Bounce, get off my channel, okay? I'm talking people with hearts and consciousness and all this stuff that knows what they truly want in life and they want to be happy. And being in a loving, supportive, emotional relationship honestly makes you improve everything in your life too, okay? But first you need that self-love, which I always say. But once you have that self-love and you're able to love yourself and you put it out there, the person's going to feed it back to you. But I just wanted to talk about relationships because I have a few friends that are messaging me, some extra people that started following me, asking me questions, and they're in a rock and they're literally between a rock and a hard place with their person that they want. And some of the stories they're telling me, it's like, I'm giving you advice, but really reevaluate it. You can make it happen if you put the work and the effort into it, but sometimes it's not even worth it. Just try somebody new because there is always someone out there for you as long as you have that connection. But if you have that connection, then make it work. If it's a beautiful, spiritual, heart-to-heart, beautiful relationship, make it work. We are not meant to be alone. So that's all I'm trying to say. You need that love in your life. Of course, you have to love yourself and you make yourself happy, but it's nice to share it with someone. We all have desires and you need to put work into it. You can't just get something and just let it sit there and be like, all right, you're here, and then don't appreciate it. Appreciate everything that the God, the universe, whoever you believe in, okay, the divine sends your way, and everything comes to you in divine timing, okay? That's all I wanted to say today. Take care. Have a great day. Ciao, ciao.